I really hope that's not copyrighted. But anyway, this episode of Furry Frequencies is brought to you by Lysol. Please, for the love of God and all that is holy, do not drink, inhale, snort, shoot up, or apply as a suppository any of our Lysol products. Our president is a dumbass, and we have never approved our products to be used in the body. It will not cure coronavirus, so please, again, please stop drinking Lysol for the love of God! You will die!
I put a whole bag of jelly beans up my ass.
What?
Hello and welcome to Furry Frequencies, the soundtrack to your furry life. I'm Lifty, and joining me on the podcast this evening is Silox.
Hey, how's it going?
And IBM.
What's up?
So we've got a lot of topics and a lot of things that have been happening since we last podcasted. We're talking about Persona pins. 2 Gryphon is back in the scenes and in the worst possible way. FWA is issuing some paltry refunds, and a babyfur con happened. But first, we want to start off with the big story of the past week. And we had 2 very big conventions call it quits for 2020. And that is Con and Anthrocon. Otakon was the first to call their convention kaput for 2020 and have reassured attendees that they will be back in 2021. Their reasoning was more or less because the Walter E. Washington Convention Center, where they would be hosted, is slated to be a coronavirus field clinic for those with COVID-19, just in case the local hospitals are overflowing with coronavirus patients and they can't handle them. They go to the convention center to be treated. And I can't fault them for their judgment. They've definitely chosen the right choice given the circumstances. And seeing the news on my Twitter feed about it, I definitely saw it as a worrisome sign that Anthrocon might be following suit. Later on, that actually turned out to be true. Anthrocon also made a statement saying that they will not host a 2020 convention due to coronavirus concerns and concerns for the health and safety of attendees. I know there's been some talk about possibly hosting Anthrocon, but with social distancing measures in place, people wearing masks and etc. And I was a bit confused because that's not what would happen in any convention. Convention, a lot of people see each other. They hug each other. They get very close. They attend room parties where you cram 12 people in a room and drink and be merry and say coronavirus be damned.
You forgot one part.
What's that?
The never-ending sex train.
Well, yeah. But yeah, what I'm saying is, nobody would go to a convention and, get drunk and have sex and still practice social distancing.
That is true. Hey, yeah, no, that is true. Nobody is going to do that. Not even the most prudent of asexuals will do that. So, because of that, what? This is not Untitled Goose Game, so do not play goose honking. Stop that. All right, this is a serious topic here.
I've got balls of steel.
Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, Anthrocon made the right decision. Look, they have enough money in the bank to where they can come back next year and be bigger and better than they were before. So I think this is an excellent move on their part. I cannot fault them at all.
Shut the fuck up, you cunt!
Anyway, I cannot fault them at all for doing this route. And I know it must suck. I know Kage must be very upset that he cannot host this convention. But in hindsight, this is going to turn out to be the best possible decision they could have made because no one knows what is going to happen. The unknown is scary. That and the fact that it is possible that the David L. Lawrence Convention Center might be used as a staging ground for coronavirus, um, those
Patience.
affected by it. Yeah. Not saying it's being used as that now, but the potential idea that it would be used at that would really scare people away. Even if it turned out that, okay, the virus had, for whatever reason, gone away by the time July rolled around, just the idea in people's heads that, okay, this convention center
Nope.
housed people with the virus is enough to deter people to stay away. It's that perception. And I think, and I don't know Kage, I can't get inside Kage's head, but I know for a fact that this probably was one of the reasons why they didn't want to do this. Um, Either way, even if they had held Anthrocon this year, they were going to see a significant decline in attendance. So instead of trying to be flexible and postpone it like BLFC did, they decided to cancel for this year. And I think canceling was the best possible move in this case.
Yes, I would also like to add that for 2020, there's a lot of uncertainty regarding the coronavirus. I've heard a lot of talk about a second wave happening, and a second wave is quite possible if we completely lose sight of social distancing goals and what we've been doing in regards to shelter in place and why we were doing it. If we suddenly just like decide to drop all of our social distancing protocols and return back to normal as we did before the coronavirus struck, we may very much see a second wave of patients, second wave of infections and deaths, and one uh, that may be worse than the original one that we're currently going through now. So I would definitely say that because of the unknown of how this virus will behave in the general population throughout this year, be very cautious when you're making plans to attend a furry convention in the year 2020 from here on out, because you don't know if the convention will actually happen this year. I'm just calling it now. All conventions in 2020 from here on out are pretty much, there's no guarantee if they will happen or not. Even MFF, way out in December,
Well,
you
there
don't know.
there
You
is
don't know.
one that is going to happen regardless. You know which one that is. Everybody's favorite FurryCon, and I'm not talking about the one in Pennsylvania.
Put this.
Hey, my favorite one is Anthrocon. I'm heartbroken over
I'm not
this.
talking about that. I'm talking about the one in Virginia, Dulles, to be specific.
Oh no, I know which one you're talking about.
Oh yeah.
Go suck a dick, suck a motherfucking dick. Suck a dick, suck a huge or small.
Oh my god. Okay. Was that the Dragoneer, by the way? We'll say it was the Dragoneer.
Yeah.
Okay, he can go suck
Yeah,
a big
yeah,
dick.
okay, yeah, yeah.
Yes. So here's what I think. I fully expect Dragonair to be a complete and total fucking retarded dumbass and to host FAU 2020 this year. And I fully expect 60 people to show the fuck up at his convention and hang out in the lobby and not practice social distancing. And then FAU will eventually die and won't come back next year. One can only hope.
You know, I've got a
God.
crab ray video on the ready. It's waiting.
I
It's
swear to
waiting for the
God,
day when
you
that
have
happens.
you have crab ray videos for everybody and anything that dies. I truly think you have thought of. I truly think you have those queued up. I really do.
No, I just make them as I go.
Oh yeah? Well, screw you guys. I'm going home.
and you know what? You can go home. That's right. I would go home too, rather than go to FAU during the
Yeah, because FAU
coronavirus. Good
sucks.
fucking
No,
God.
even without the coronavirus, FAU sucks.
It does. And you know, Dragonair, we don't meet. This isn't personal, okay? I don't know you from shit from shine or whatever the fuck the metaphor is called. All right, it's not personal. I'm just saying your convention fucking sucks, and you can do a better job than what the fuck you're doing right now, bro. I don't give a fuck. He can. You know what? He can block me on Twitter too, bitch. I don't give a fuck. No, don't you honk at me. This is not Untitled Goose Game. Okay. Okay. If we were in Dundalk, we wouldn't do that, alright?
Instead, we're in Seagirt, so we can.
I don't fuck with Seagirt niggas, so we're not in Seagirt, okay? I don't fuck with them.
All right, we're practicing social distancing. We are piping our voice into our studio in Seagirt, but we are not in Seagirt.
We have a studio?
In Seagirt.
This advice coming from people who don't even leave their house when they're supposed to go to work.
Who the fuck
I'm
you
an
talking
essential
to?
worker here.
I'm
Fuck
essential.
you.
I am. I
I'm
just got a
essential.
job at the. So I'm not going to tell them where I got a job at.
You
But
shouldn't.
I just
I'm
got
just
a
saying,
job.
I go outside and do my job because I'm an essential worker, and I put myself on the line.
Yeah.
So what's your new job? Don't give the place away.
Who, me or him?
You, because you matter.
Bitch.
You matter
a di-
too, Lifty.
I'm a dispatcher again
Nice, that's good.
Nice,
That's awesome.
nice.
for the state. not the
Even
county.
better, even better.
Oh, the
Yeah.
VSP?
I'm not going to say it.
Okay.
Said
But
state,
I will-
so, you know.
I will type it.
I think that's great, and I'm really happy and proud for you. So,
Thanks, Mom.
I am not your mom. Do not ever call me your mom. Good God.
Oh. The Maryland state. Yes, that's right. Okay.
What?
Yes.
Okay, sure. The Maryland State
Bitch, we're in Seagirt.
of what? Yeah, okay. The Maryland State of Department of Correction. Who cares? You know what? It's Maryland. No one cares. Anyway, okay.
Diabetes.
Yes, I probably have that. So.
I probably have that after eating all that Velveeta. That's
Oh,
pretty good
I-
shit.
Yeah,
You
we know.
fat fuck.
Shit.
Bitch.
He's not Dragonair.
I ain't no fat fuck.
He ain't Dragonair, so you can't call him fat.
Oh my god. Last time I met Dragonair and tried to shake his
God.
hand, I was stuck
So-
in his orbit.
I think I may have found a recording of Dragonair farting. This is Dragonair's fart because he's so fucking big.
Oh my god. Dude.
Oh damn, we are.
God.
Oh, it is roast season tonight.
If I get banned from FA, I'm gonna know why.
Oh, like he listens to this podcast.
Fuck that bitch.
Besides, his
him.
convention sucks.
And him and his little panic fucking donation scheme. Oh my god, we're being DDoS, donate. Stupid fucking idiot.
Okay, so moving on from.
Extreme muscles. How are you bouncing, Sonya? You're so warm.
Let me smash.
Okay. Alright, so next up we have everybody's favorite bald-headed faggot. God, I don't like saying that word, excuse me.
Then
Next
I'll
up.
say it. Then I'll say it.
Oh
So
god.
next up, we have everyone's favorite bald-headed bitchy faggot getting back into the scene in the worst possible way. First of all, he started off by tweeting that he is no longer identifying as a furry. He wants to identify as a quote-unquote
An anthro? Okay.
I'm like,
let me-
hold up, bitch. Hold up.
Is this like
He wants to identify as a suck or an anthro.
both?
Both.
Because he does both.
Exactly.
So is anthro like the tag? Well,
Wait, stop. Anthro or anfro?
anthro.
Anthro.
Yes.
You're saying you're putting an F in there.
Who? Lifty?
You.
Oops.
Yeah, it's anthro. So
It's
he's
anthro. Throw.
Anthro.
I'm sorry, my dialect makes me put an
Anthro.
F in front of that. I'm sorry.
Anthro.
That's what I. Okay,
Like
anyway.
throwing something.
If he wants to identify as an anthro, like fucking what's his name? Cabby. God, I call Cabby every dude. I don't care. Like Cabby and Jason. You know what? all the problematic furries should just be anthros, okay?
No,
That
no, 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 no,
Anthros.
no, 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 because hold up. Damn it. No, so here's the thing. Anthro and furry are interchangeable.
no, they're
We
not.
use well, they're not technically interchangeable, but you know that we use them interchangeably. Why do you think we call it Anthrocon? It's a bunch of furries in a convention in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, because
It's
some people don't like the term furry because they're like, oh my god, I'm not furry, I'm a scaly. I'm a
bitch.
feathery
Then
boy.
they need to grow up.
Well, you tell that to them. You're talking to a bunch of
I'm saying it right
30
now. I'm
you're
saying it right
talking to a bunch
now.
of 30-year-old, 40-year-old, 50-year-old men who apparently could never find a girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, husband, whatever. Uh,
I don't
and of course,
judge.
the
Then they
women
need
out
to
there.
then they need to take the Corona
The
bucks and go buy a hooker and get laid.
See, a lot of people join this fandom not because of the attraction to anthros, but how easy it is to hook up with someone who's so desperate for
That is very
attention.
true. That is
And
very
and
true.
the thing is furries are an easy target because they're so trusting of others. And as a, in a and I'm speaking for the community as a whole, but this is my opinion, of course. Um, it seems to me that there is a huge disconnect in how furries react with society. They're very, I guess, keen to trust and be skeptical later. Me, myself, I've learned that humans are basically good, but they're also idiots. I don't trust anybody as far as I can throw them.
Now, do you
And
believe that two fits that description that you described?
he's just a plain dumbass.
Yeah, he's just dumb.
So
Like,
Oh
there
he
was
yeah.
a
really
point in
is.
time that two had some significant, um, I guess you could say, presence in the furry fandom. Obviously, from his colorful rants about nothing. He had his own panel at Anthrocon, so that widened his fan base quite a bit. So it was it's evident that he had some pull in the fandom and a following. But people started to wise up and realize that he was honestly full of shit. He's extremely radical and does some questionable, things. And it's people are starting to catch up and wise up and become, involved in what he does as far as knowing and becoming aware. And that's a good thing. But you still have those blind dumbasses that follow him because they're so impressionable. They believe
Mm-hmm.
everything he says, and this goes to what I said. Furries are very trusting with little to no evidence at all. Just because somebody comes into a chat and says, "Oh my God, my mom just died. I'm really really sad. Please start donating to me." People will fucking pour out their entire savings to help somebody in this fandom, and
Yep.
this fucking cunt that came in the chat and started complaining or whatever is telling a big ass lie. But you, as the loving furry that you are, poured your heart out for this person, and you thought you did something good for them, but in reality you just got
Mm-hmm.
fucked. This is two. He's crying to all of his followers to
Yeah.
try to hold on to what he's got left, and honestly, it's a big ass sham. The dude's
Oh
a
yeah.
dumbass.
Yes. And
Oh
you
no,
make
no, no. You don't even scratch the surface of his dumbassery because
I don't follow the
recently.
motherfucker, honestly. I read up on the bullshit because obviously I have to for this you know podcast, but I know him from my many years of attending Anthrocon and him being the talk of the panels, and he went from that to the we don't talk about this in the panels sort of thing, and yeah, I've been attending Anthrocon since 2008. I've been a veteran every year except for this year because you know things.
Yeah, but no,
But yeah,
you made a
I
great
know how
point
far
though.
he goes.
Yeah, no, and you made a great point about us being so trusting. Um,
Nope.
but no, you made a great point. I mean, you see it all the time on Twitter or in groups or in FA. You know, people they'll post that, oh, such and such is going on. My cat died, or my I need surgery. My husband's losing their job. Can you give us money? X Y Z, and we do that. That's a double-edged sword, though. It's good because it shows how generous we are, but at the same time, it shows how naive we can be, especially after being screwed over so many times by fake posts asking for money, to get them through the week, and then the next day, said person is jetting off to a fucking furry convention. It's like, we should know better, but we don't. We're impressionable. We take things at face value. We don't want to do our research because, oh, well, that's drama and I don't like drama. I'm going to believe XYZ because he seems trustworthy. When in reality, that guy's a fucking scammer. I could list some right now, but I'm not going to. So, no, we are very, very trustworthy to a fault.
Yeah, it's dangerous for us to be so trusting of people who don't deserve that trust. And that being said, you really have to look at, who you're dealing with. When you're talking to your quote unquote friend that you met on Howler or on Telegram or whatever, and you've never met them in person, my advice is that deal you don't make deals with friends, you don't do business with friends. Even if you're thinking, oh, this is just a donation of money, I want to do this, I want to help them, you can do that. I'm not saying you can't, but don't be surprised if that same person takes advantage of your kindness, goes behind your back, uses your money to do something they've wanted to do, and you find out about it later. And you have every right to get pissed off at what they've done, but don't forget, you are at fault for what you've done. You gave them the money, you didn't question them, and it's your fault that you're angry because you
Yeah.
put too much trust in somebody that does not deserve it. You trust people that you've known for a long time, that you've met, people that are tangible. You don't give anyone your hard-earned money, any of that. And this is what kills me about the fandom is that so many of you are very, and I say this with all the love and the respect, but some of you are very fucking dumb. I'm just putting it out there.
He's not wrong. He's not
No, no,
wrong.
you're not wrong. Now, what's dumb also is that two also made some statements regarding President Tide Pod's speech on Thursday, the 23rd, regarding treating coronavirus with ultraviolet light injected through the skin, and also injecting disinfectant to kill the coronavirus. Of course, of course, he received universal condemnation for those statements, but the ranting Gryphon came to his defense, unfortunately, saying that he was talking about different medical ideas and treating the disease and asking a doctor about them. Stop it. He didn't say anything bad.
It's
Bruh.
like first of all, we have the audio and the video up there. Like everybody knows what the fuck he's saying. He was not even being sarcastic when he said that. If he was, holy fuck, he does a terrible, terrible impression of being sarcastic when he says shit. And Dr. Bricks is looking at him like, what the fuck is exactly wrong with you? Um, Also this, two was never funny. Um, I don't know why people think he was funny. Anybody can, say fuck, fuck, shit, shit, asshole, asshole, inward, inward. I hate fags. I hate queers. I hate trans people. That's not funny. Maybe to some brain dead fucking 14-year-old who likes fucking 4chan and PewDiePie or whatever, but to most people, that's not funny. This guy has sucked, I'm not going to say his name's dick, for so many years that he could be featured at Anthrocon, and when they kicked him off, that was the best day possible for the convention. I know people were triggered by that, but I'm sorry. Anybody who tells trans people to kill themselves is a shitty person. He only says controversial shit because it appeals to the dregs of the fandom who follow him lockstep because they think, he's fucking Mersu Jesus or whatever. I mean, I'm sorry. He's a fucking contrarian. He's a contrarian. Holy fuck.
But he also does it so that he wants to rile up the community. It
Oh my god.
brings forth a conversation. It's not a pleasant conversation, but it starts something. That's what he
Yes.
does. He
Yes.
starts something.
Let's talk about why killing trans people is a needed thing. Really? No. He
No,
says that
no.
shit just to anger people. There's no
Exactly.
conversation needed with telling people about why trans people should kill themselves. There's nothing needed about that. That is a horrible, disgusting, and despicable thing that anybody should advocate for. And that person deserves universal condemnation. Okay, I don't care what your beliefs are with transgendered people. You do not say that and escape condemnation. All right? Here's what I see to Gryphon like. You all know who Dane Cook is, right?
Yep.
He's the Dane Cook of the furry fandom. Okay? This motherfucker will yell fuck shit, N-word, retard, all that. Alright? And at first you think it's funny. At first it's haha, he's funny, but after a while you realize he's so fucking mentally incompetent that he can't do anything else. So you start to feel sorry for him. Well, I'm not feeling sorry for him anymore. I
Yeah,
used to,
he
but
hit
I
way too many beer bottles to the head. He took way too many beer bottles to the head.
Oh, and by the way, his ex or his boyfriend or whatever is wanted by the FBI for child pedophilia or whatever the fuck. So, dude,
Wow, what?
you need to, yes, it's public knowledge. Like, bro, you need to refocus your priorities on your fucking boyfriend or whatever is going on right there, okay? Stay the fuck off Twitter. Maybe get drunk, but just stay the fuck off Twitter, alright? Because you have nothing important to say, and as far as I'm concerned, you're literal fucking trash.
Yeah, I couldn't say it better myself, actually. Yeah, he's trash. Fuck him. And oh, beautiful. But no, but like you said, he's getting into these controversial statements, like, he's defending what Donald Trump says just to start something. And I'm sorry, no, you are a sycophant to the worst in the community. You are a sycophant to the worst people imaginable. You're a sycophant to the worst that you can ever imagine. And this is why people don't like you. This is why you need to fuck off from Twitter and stop saying shit. Because nobody's going to like you. Just keep doing this.
Fuck off.
Exactly. He needs to.
Yeah, it does.
I've got balls of steel.
Of course, he's not going to listen to this podcast, so what we say doesn't matter. But yeah, fuck him. Fuck it. He needs to go fuck himself. I can say fuck 11 billion times too, and I'm not an edgy fuck.
No, you're not.
Fuck off!
We even have a soundboard that says fuck.
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. I'm better than 2 Gryphon already.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm better than
are not prepared.
What the fuck?
You are not prepared. I was gonna say repaired, but I was like, what? That's not it.
Oh my god.
No, don't do it!
Oh wait.
No, don't do it!
So,
No.
moving on
No.
from...
No, don't do it! I'm a virgin. No,
What the fuck?
no!
What the fuck was that?
No, don't do it. I'm a virgin.
So moving on from 2 Gryphon, let's jump back to convention news, because we had 2 other headlines that happened this past week. So starting off with FWA, of course, they
Get
also
fucked.
canceled their event this year.
Good.
And without warning, however, they sent emails to everyone that pre-regged, and of course their sponsors, saying that they will only get a partial refund for their membership. In particular, if you bought the $65 early bird membership, you will only get back about $15.20 because, according to them, approximately $48 of every membership has already been spent on contracts for the convention. And of course, when they cancel the convention, all those contracts, they have to pay to breach the contract. So all of that money was already spent. So they only getting this much back. And of course, people are going, "What the fuck?"
Hmm.
Now, I kind of understand that FWA had
Is a piece
to.
of shit.
Well, yeah, I agree. I kind of understand that that FWA had money that they needed to pay for all these things that are going on, and of course they had to cancel at the last minute, which uh, I kind of am mixed on how they they kind of went a little too far before canceling. But anyway, I kind of find it fishy that they wouldn't make a statement about this on their Twitter. They sent just from out of the blue, they sent emails saying, "Yeah, this is what you're getting. Enjoy your summer."
I kill you.
So, yeah. Um, for those of you, honestly, here's my take on it. This shit's gonna get a little real. So, if you want to start up your own convention, that's awesome. I'm so proud of you. You're so cute, trying to do things like an
Oh
adult would do.
no.
So, it's great that you have this idea. Here's a thought. Maybe you should have some sort of backup or insurance to prevent things like this from happening. I understand that this was an unforeseen circumstance that destroyed the chances of the convention happening. However, you just gave everyone that was so excited and looking forward to the convention, and your previous and lifelong customers who go to the convention every year, you just gave them the biggest fuck you of the century. Do you realize how shitty that makes you look? It's basically like, oh hey, thanks for the free money. We're trying to act akin to Dragoneer here, so thanks for donating. We'll see you maybe next year. We might not even be around. We'll just take your money and run. That's what it looks like to everybody. And all the offense to Dragoneer, you fucking guilty bitch, you've done this. Take that money and you don't apply it to what you actually have obligations towards. Not particularly saying that FWA officials will do that, but come on. When you have that kind of money that's just sitting on the table, are you really going to be interested in doing the right thing? None of these
They are.
fools that put these conventions together are honest what they do. So far, the only convention that's been very upfront and honest about refunds regarding pre-registered or pre-registrations and extras has been Anthrocon. They're offering full refunds. It's going to come as a hit to them, but they're willing to take that hit to make you happy. And the thing is when they offer that kind of service, a lot more people are more inclined to give them that donation and say we really like the convention. We're sad that this happened. It's very unfortunate. But you know what? I'll donate about 20% of what I paid to help the convention recover. But when you give the customer no um, option to get a full refund, and you're basically giving them no choice, more than likely they're going to be very upset about what you're doing. They're basically saying, well, fuck you, that's my money. If I wanted to let you keep it, I would have said so. But I'm paying for a product, I'm paying for a registration that I'm not going to be able to use. Get fucked. Give me my money back or I'm suing. Believe me.
Now hold on a minute,
They're gonna get
because
sued. Like,
well, now hold
bitch.
on a minute. Now they do have the option to donate their registration to FWA, roll it over to next year, or get a refund. In which case, if you get a refund, you're only getting that $15 if you early bird pre-regged.
Okay,
And
so
of course, if you got like the sponsor packages, you get more, but you still get that $48 taken out. Yeah, it's kind of a shitty situation.
so that's nothing like Anthrocon is doing. Anthrocon is offering a full refund.
Yep, that's true.
Okay, much different than them saying, "Oh, you can only get $15 back. That's the only option you have." What? Go the fuck away. Who the fuck are you to tell me I spent $60 on a registration and you're only gonna give me $15 back? Go get fucked, you stupid piece of shit. Anthrocon is at least going that extra mile to try to make their people happy. That way they do come back next year. They know that if they spend money now, later it'll pay off. It'll pay off. So the people will come back, or they'll donate the money because they really like the establishment. Again, FWA is giving them quote unquote options, but limiting those options to things that would benefit only them, not the customer.
Now, I've been a critic of FWA for several years now. I've only been to FWA once, and after that, I decided I'm never going there again.
Don't
This
whisper.
is kind of par for the course for FWA. This doesn't surprise me that FWA would do that. And like you
So
said, yeah, it is shitty that they're not offering a full refund. They're kind of saying fuck you to everybody who wants a refund,
yeah,
because in this day and age, a lot of people, guess what, would need that money to buy groceries or other essentials, pay bills, whatever they're hurting for in this pandemic. And for them to just say, oh, here you go, $15 back, that's a big slap in the face. And it doesn't surprise me that FWA
God damn.
does this. If people want to see change in FWA, make them quake in their boots and say, hey, you know what? Fuck you. I'm not attending your fucking convention anymore.
yep. And as a 501c3 organization that's nonprofit, they should not be keeping any funds left over as a profitable organization. That money is either supposed to go to their obligations and contracts, which they claim it's going to. I want to see that paperwork. As I haven't paid for anything for FWA because, quite frankly, I fucking hate it. But they should, and they will release all the financial documents that shows all of that fund, all those funds, where they went to. Because if they're only going to offer $15.20 back, I want to see why. I don't want this bullshit excuse on fucking Twitter or some fucking blast broadcast that say, "Oh, these are the stats. So yeah, this is all you get." I want to see that paperwork. We're entitled to that.
Oh, yeah. And you can totally look that up on the IRS website. You can
So
look up, yeah.
if they fail to produce and they somehow forge the documents, it will be the end of FWA, and all the officials that have run it will be scrutinized and shunned from the furry community, because that is ultimately one of the worst things you can do to a large group of furries. They've basically fucked us, all of us,
Well, I
without
mean,
consent.
if they forged their determination letter, that's a huge crime. That's, first of all, tax evasion.
Yeah.
But there's plenty of other crimes that can result from that the con organizers can be liable for. So I don't want to say that's possible. But if they did that, they are in some huge shit. And of course, they can't hide that forever.
No.
No, they can't. Often the cover up is worse than the lie. So, they should just
Back to your lips.
I didn't. They should just come out.
I heard it.
Shut up. They should just come out and say what they did.
That's Rick Ross.
Oh God, I haven't heard Rick Ross's name in a minute. Jesus
But
Christ.
that's him saying, "Huh."
I thought he died or something.
No, he's eating pears.
What?
He's eating pears.
Rick Ross eating fruit?
Yeah.
God, he's such a fat ass. He's not even.
He's
Rick Ross
trying
is such
to
a
get
terrible
healthy.
rapper. So did Fat Joe, and Fat Joe is healthier now. I thought he died too. God. But there was another convention that went on, albeit an
Smack your lips.
online convention. Go fuck yourself. That convention was called Baby Fur Con. Now, Baby Fur Con was supposed to take place in a physical
So hey,
location.
before you go, here I found some evidence.
I eat pears now and shit like that. Shout out to all the pear.
Damn.
Oh my
So
god.
he eats pears. He's trying to lose weight. The funny thing is, so he's eating pears to try to get healthy, but he himself already has a pear body shape.
Jesus Christ.
If you look, he looks like a gigantic
I
black
know what
pear.
I know what Rick Ross looks like.
Yeah.
God.
Like a fucking buoy.
He used to be a fucking correctional officer, and he talks about like gangbanging and shit, and it's like, ow, I can't take you seriously as a rapper.
I can see him fucking being a corrections officer. He's like walking down the hallways of the fucking prison. Oh, don't make me sit on you.
Holy shit, you're right. He does look like a pear.
Please don't kill us, Rick Ross. We like you.
Hold on, I'm going to post a picture of him. Wait, 1 second.
They're gonna make me have to sweat.
Boss, I'm Rick Ross. Hey,
I eat pears.
that's it. You're getting 10 days in the hole, mister. Hold on, I'm gonna get you.
Victory Screech!
God damn!
Damn, Rick
Rest in
Ross.
peace, headphone listeners.
He needs to lose some weight.
Yeah, he looks like Jabba the Hutt right here with a bunch of tattoos.
I'm sorry. Bro, you used to be a corrections officer, and you expect me to take you
Why the
fucking
fuck does he
seriously
have
as a
Abraham
rapper?
Lincoln tattooed on
Come
his titty?
on, bruh.
Dude,
Come
look,
on, bruh.
he's sweating so much in that fucking picture. It's like, ew.
It's
You
glistening.
could-
He's glistening. That ain't stripper dust. That's sweat.
I wonder if you lift up one of his man boobs, like you get like a swimming pool.
Oh God!
Jesus Christ. You know what? If you get capped
Why is
in
this
a gang
fucking picture
shooting,
so high def? You can
it's
literally
gonna be
see
'cause
his
you
pores
talk
on his
shit about
nipples.
Oh God! No.
Look,
Pretty
look,
sure
if you look closely,
he's wearing
you can
this
see him
fur
lactating.
coat. You're seeing this fur coat, and
No.
I bet you that fur coat is like drenched in sweat. It's probably a towel right now.
Silox,
what?
go ahead and reach your hand in his belly button, see if you can find anything in there.
Ew, no.
Probably like lost.
That's
some fucking-
nasty.
He's probably got like some fucking starburst in there or something.
But
So anyway, back to Baby Furcon.
wow, okay. Okay.
So that happened on the 25th, and it was an online convention. I thought that besides the fact that it's a Furcon for adult babies,
Adult babies.
they also charged admission to attend this convention online.
What the fuck, Silox? Why are you laughing like, lady?
Can I just say that charging that reverb is amazing. But charging to attend an online convention for an online convention for babies is literally the most capitalist thing I've ever heard. Holy fuck, dude. First of all,
No, remember when we were talking about this? And I was mentioning it's like, you can charge to attend an online convention. It's a free country. But who would attend it? And of course, babyfurs do it. Babyfurs do it.
What are the panels on? Like, what's the panel? Where the panel's going to be about? How to like shit your diaper and make someone else change it for you? Like, what?
So you were asking about what kind of panels they have at this Babyfurcon.
Uh huh.
So yeah. So I'm going through their tweets.
What? I thought you had the list.
Sorry,
there
was some latency there. So anyway, I'm going through their tweets. Have diaper trivia, Tiki Talk.
I can't. I'm sorry.
The panel on padding,
God.
Everything you didn't know about cloth diapers.
Mm-mm.
Pacifier Q and A. You get where this is going.
I'm done. That's no, no, no. I don't want to
No.
hear the rest of this. That's disgusting, man.
Yeah.
Look, if y'all want to be in the ABDL, that's fine. Do you? I don't judge, but I I, I don't get it. And
Well, they're also
uh,
trying to
uh,
raise money so that they can have a physical convention in Las Vegas next year. They actually
oh
they
God,
want to plan to rent out the whole hotel and a casino so that adult babies can go and gamble and frolic around in a casino hotel in their diapers in onesies.
that might be the most 2020 shit I think I've heard today.
No, no, no. The most
That
2020 shit would be
is
seeing that being canceled due to coronavirus. That would be the most 2020 shit ever.
that is so. Part of my French. Fucking retarded. Are you serious? So wait, a bunch of grown ass men and women in diapers are going to rent out a casino, quote unquote.
They're gonna
Just
try.
which casino is going to do that? That
I
will
don't
ruin their
know. They're
reputation.
well. I don't know. They're in Las Vegas. They
I
could
Oh,
throw a
soon
stone in any
before
direction.
that's
If
a
you
you know which
diaper
hit them.
end.
you know which casino it should be? Trump International, because our president's a
Oh,
giant fucking baby as is. So there you fucking go.
oh,
Makes
there you
sense.
go. That would be
Yeah.
great.
Good fucking lord.
Imagine having baby for a con at the Trump Hotel
This see,
in Las Vegas.
th- okay.
I will
Furries.
build a great, great wall on our southern border, and I will have Mexico pay for that wall. Mark my words.
That one bitch was like, yeah. I bet she fucking Hispanic too. Bitch, she don't know what she's saying yeah about. But she is a clown for that. But no, furries in Las Vegas do not mix. Furries should
Wrong.
have nothing. Fuck you, Trump. Furries should have.
Wrong.
No,
Fuck
you
you.
know, there's another convention that's trying that very same formula, Sin City Murcon. Remember that?
That's gonna be a train wreck.
It's all
Are
fake
you
news.
sure that's happening?
It's phony stuff.
That's
It
gonna
didn't
be,
happen.
that's gonna be a train wreck, man.
Now, hold on a minute. It hasn't been canceled yet, though. Has it been canceled yet?
That's scary, Lifty. Can you imagine that
What?
actually happening? No, that it
What,
actually
Sin City Murcon?
not being canceled and that it
Yes,
goes.
I can actually imagine it happening because guess what? It's run by a venture capitalist firm in the furry community that doesn't care about health. They only care about money.
Got it. Man,
And
these furries are so weird.
And they're targeting a bunch of furs that are horny as fuck because they've been quarantined for what, a month, and they haven't been able to get off. So guess what? We're gonna send them all to Las Vegas so that they can get their fuck on. Of course, this is going to happen.
This is bad.
Corona or no corona, this is gonna happen. I bet you.
This is
If it
bad.
ain't happening this year, it's dead. I'm saying that
This
right
is
now.
bad.
If
This
it's not
is a bad
happening this
idea.
year, it's dead.
This and the baby fur con are bad ideas. Rain Furris should have been a wake up call that says, okay, baby furs at cons don't mix.
Nice one, my furry friend.
Fuck you, Jared.
You know
Okay?
what? I feel so bad for the cleaning crew or the housekeepers that have to work at a baby fur con because the stench, the absolute stench, the horrors of every single fucking room that.
You see what I put, right? You see what I just put down?
Oh God!
I'm not gonna say the man's name, but
But you know what? I can
God.
totally see that. It's like, I'm a baby. I'm just gonna shit on the carpet. I'm gonna pee.
This person, he legitimately did that at a fur bowl, not a fur bowl, at a fur skate, and he was like, "Why are people being upset to me?" It's like, bro, you took a shit on yourself at a fur skate in a diaper. Why do you think people would be upset at you? Do you not see how fucked up that is?
When did this happen? Did this happen a long time ago?
A couple years ago.
Oh,
Yeah.
never mind. I wasn't
Yeah.
involved. Damn.
So, yeah. He's actually moving to Pittsburgh, by the way. So uh, good for him. He can be shitty up there if he wants. I don't care.
Oh God.
But that's another thing that I just don't like about baby furs, and that I've noticed is that baby furs don't know the meaning. A lot of baby furs that I met don't know the meaning of keep it to yourself or keep it to your room, keep it to your bedroom. They have to be a baby fur and show off their baby fur fetish everywhere they go, every single convention. It's like they can't not be a baby fur. And
I
I'm
don't see
like,
the appeal.
bruh. Exactly. That's how most people are. They don't see the appeal of this shit.
Like it's like vor. Like I don't get the appeal of vor. I really
Hey,
don't.
Lifty.
But I don't
Yes.
get it.
What is this sound? What is the ew?
It's the sound of ABDL.
Okay.
It's the sound of them walking with a full diaper,
Okay.
isn't it?
You two are gonna get us canceled by the baby furs.
Listen.
Oh, what are they gonna do? Are they gonna throw their dirty diapers at us?
Yes, and cancel us on Twitter. This is worse than the shit people.
Oh no, you made me cranky. I'm gonna throw my diaper at you. I
Oh,
don't give a
God.
shit.
Okay,
Go eat shit for all I care. I don't care.
Okay, can we all not make baby noises, please? That's just weird.
I can't say that for IBM. He's got control of the soundboard.
No, I was talking about you because you were talking like a baby, and I don't want to hear that. That's cringy. Okay.
So you're saying that they're gonna try to cancel us. It's like, bitch, I want to
Yes,
see you
they
try.
are. They're powerful people. Well, not really powerful.
They're not powerful people. They shit themselves in diapers. How do you call that powerful?
I don't know.
How the fuck is that powerful?
They shit themselves. Bruh, so this person I'm not gonna name, he actually sent me a video of him taking a dump in his diaper, and I'm like, I don't need to see that shit, man. That's well, it's you know who, but I'm like,
Well, for all we know, it could apply to anybody that attended Baby for a Con.
like I said, if you all are into ABDL and diapers, cool. I don't judge you. I'm in the feet and macro. That shit's weird. Do you, be happy? Keep that shit away from me because I don't understand
I'm just
it.
saying,
Okay?
keep it to yourself.
Yes.
Please keep it to yourself.
Yes, like the
The
kid
fuck?
said, keep it to yourself. Then, real quickly, our last topic. Good God, we made headway. Our last topic, Fursona pins. So, Fursona pins actually opened up this week, for Fursona pin commissions. Not fursuit, but Fursona, commissions of their pins. God, I can't speak tonight.
You can't speak
Fuck you.
ever. I
Fuck
mean,
you,
because
fuck you, fuck you.
You smack your lips.
Fuck you.
You do all that bullshit.
What?
You heard me.
God.
Okay, let's keep it.
I'm gonna hurt him.
Up yet.
I'm gonna hurt him.
Well, you can slap him after the show.
I will. But fuck Russia. But anyway, I don't hate Russians. But they opened up for commissions. God damn it. They opened up for commissions. But they decided to have a raffle. And so you know how this will go. So they made it into 3 tiers. Those who have under 100 people with the most likes, 100 watchers with the most likes will get their pin for free. Then it was 100 to 500. Then they had 500 to 1,000. Then 1,000 to 10,000. Then they had 10,000 plus. 10,000 plus watchers. If you got the most likes on a picture of your persona, you will get a free pin. So
Stylox.
Yes.
Give your meat a good old rub. That's it. Nice and
It's
hot.
Ainsley. I love Ainsley.
God.
He's one of my favorite chefs.
So several people decided to tweet their frustration and say, well, this isn't fair because if you have a higher watch count, you're going to have a higher chance of getting the most likes.
That is
First, let me just say this. 1, no fucking shit. You are exactly right. You are so fucking smart. You deserve the Nobel Peace Prize for being that fucking smart and observable. Yeah, and observant. God damn it. And observant, okay? 2, Fursona pins. You are fucking stupid. because you know exactly what you're doing. You're trying to get the most popular people, okay? So they, so you
So
can
that they
sell
can get
their
free
pins.
publicity.
Yes, because popularity
She
equals
looked like
money.
she had never seen anything quite so horrible in all her life.
And that's Persona pins. Just horrible. All right? And that's what you're doing. It's a great business move. However, it's really shitty.
Nice.
Okay? Here's what you should do. Here's what you should do. Give the little people a chance. Those with small watchers, with small accounts, those with not that many watchers, don't whisper to me. They deserve a chance at getting a pin. All right? No offense to what's his fucking name? I can't. Whatever.
Beta Eta Delota.
No offense to him. You don't deserve.
I got a better
Persona
name
pin.
for him.
Do not say.
Gotcha, bitch.
Damn, we're gonna get canceled by Beta Eta Delota.
Don't fuck with him.
Bitch, motherfucker.
Please don't. Please
He
don't
didn't do anything wrong. He just wears safety jackets, man.
Hello?
That a
Who the
fetish.
fuck are you dealing with? It's IBM. I attack everybody.
So, Beta.
Save me with the life jackets.
Beta. I like you. I don't know you, but you seem like an awesome guy. If you would want to come on our podcast, that would be cool. Please do. But here's my thing. Beta, Dr.
Prepare
Wildlife,
yourself.
Jessie
Just
Frost,
watch
or whatever her name is.
I'm coming for you.
Maury Mutt and people like that. You all don't. Yes, you all don't deserve a Persona pin for free. All right, you have enough watchers as is. Fall back, stay humble, and sit the fuck down. All right, to the people with small accounts, Persona pins should be doing you all a favor. All right, they should be doing a free raffle for 20 lucky people with watch accounts under 100. All right, or no, under 1,000, no less. All right. Give those 10 or 20 lucky people a chance to win a free Persona pin, or pins, or however many that you want to give them. Alright? Stop appealing to these lucky fuckers with 10k plus watchers. They don't deserve shit. I'm sorry, but it needs to be said. Don't time me, bitch.
So if we put our podcast as, if we put our podcast...
We missed a deadline.
Ah, fuck. Damn it.
I blame IBM for that. But yeah,
What?
no. Yeah.
What did we do?
We missed the deadline for free pins.
Yes, can you imagine?
I didn't fucking do anything. Fuck you guys.
We'll make our own pins with hooker and blackjack.
No, you can't fucking blame me for that bullshit right now.
I blame you.
We're gonna no. We're gonna address this now.
We're gonna make our own pins. We're gonna make our own pins with hookers and blackjacks. It'll be great.
Why are we doing hookers?
Because hookers make everything great.
I don't want women.
We can just.
I'm not sexist.
We can rub.
Yeah, you are.
We can
Shut
rub the pins on the hookers. We get free glitter on them.
That's so sexist. What the fuck?
How is this sexist?
Because you're objectifying women.
No, I didn't say that. It was. Okay,
They're
first of all, hookers. No, hookers can be male or female.
What male is a hooker?
You ever been to the furry community?
They don't have hookers in the. Oh
yes, they do.
Fuck, I know one of them actually. God damn it, he's a slut. But
Oh,
okay, he lives in
like I
Northern
said,
Virginia
they all have
too.
stripper dust. They all have stripper dust, and you just rub them.
know who you
You
are.
just rub the. You just rub the pin on the hooker. You get free glitter on it.
What would our persona even be?
I don't know. That's for our audience to.
Jackal.
Okay, but you know what? Fine.
Jackals.
We can be a jackal.
Yes.
Okay.
A red and black jackal because.
There we go. Yeah, there
Red
we go.
and black. No.
It's-
Yes, because it's
Okay,
our. Yes, because look, it's our
what
logo's
color-
colors.
What color
Oh.
should? Okay, what color should it be then?
Blue.
Blue.
See.
Why blue? Okay, well, you know what?
Blue
Blue.
fit.
I like blue.
Color
But
blue.
whatever. Fine. Red and gold and black.
Oh God.
That's
okay.
you.
No, I don't have any red on my jackal. It's just gold and black
Uh-huh.
with blue
You know
eyes.
what? That could actually work. That's actually not a bad. That could actually work. See, there you go. Now let's get us some persona pins. They're like
Okay.
$200 for 100. Good God, fuck that shit. I can make some for.
I mean, we could sell them each for like $2.
Or you give them out for free at cons, and that's good.
Why would the fuck would you do that? I don't have 200. You. Okay, you know what?
Corona
You
bucks.
You take your Corona bucks, you make the persona pins, and then you can give them out to whoever you want. But you're not taking my Corona bucks to give them out for free through pins.
I'm spending mine on some fucking stickers, man. I'm gonna get like.
I'm gonna buy some fucking dildos. That's what I'm gonna do with my Corona bucks.
She seems very concerned about you buying all
So I
these
can
dildos.
finally take a dildo, shove it up my ass, and say, "This is me fucking the American taxpayers." God damn!
So how much dildi are you gonna buy?
I don't know. However many bad direct. Oh wait, they're closed because they're not an essential business. Fuck.
I don't care. That's a them problem, you know. If they should sell dildi to the American public, and I would buy them.
Well, just say dildos. God, what the fuck?
It's dildi. First,
You
of
can't
all.
speak English anyway. Why are you trying to correct yourself? Why are you
It's
trying to?
dildi. So
No,
fuck you. Yes.
You can't. You're a bottom.
I'm not a.
They're suppository prophylactics.
Can I hurt him? Can I hurt him?
You can slap him after the show.
You see what he's doing, right? He called me a bottom.
You are.
Suck. That does not mean a damn thing. First of all, so fuck you.
Anyway, thank you very much for joining us on this exciting episode of Furry Frequencies. If you love what you hear, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe to our videos on YouTube. And also follow us on Twitter for the latest shenanigans at Furry Frequency. And with that said, we are calling it a night. Thank you so much for joining us. This has been Furry Frequencies, signing off with Lifty.
Silox.
My name is Jeff.
Hi, Jeff.
Fuck off!
And I'm IBM.
You have a wonderful night.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Sure, I'm IBM. Go get fucked, you bitches.
Suck. Stop being mean to Florida.